this video, we're working on a 2007 to 2013 Chevy Silverado. We're going to be replacing the power steering return hose that goes from the steering gear to the power steering cooler. Let's get into it. Remove this cover. There's some push pins. Just use a trim tool, pull the push pins out. And pull the cover off and take these screws out. Use a 10mm socket. Now we need to disconnect these clips right here. Just use some needle nose pliers and you just want to squeeze those as you pull the front of the grill. Just pull the grill forward. Separating those. Sometimes you gotta get in between there. And there's one down below right there as well. So you have to unhook those. Same on the other side. You can also use a trim tool. Just try to pry those out. And just slide it out. Take this shield and peel it back. And you can access the hose right there. Using some hose clamps, I'm just going to slide this hose clamp off. You can wiggle the hose off. You might want a drain bucket underneath. You might lose some fluid. And just slide that off. I'm going to remove these 4 bolts underneath. We need to remove the shield. Use a 15mm socket. Take these out. And now remove the shield. Now we're going to remove this bolt right here. Use an 8mm socket. You might want to have a drain bucket underneath. When you take these lines off, you're going to lose some fluid. And pull that bolt out. Now just grab the lines, just give them a wiggle. Then you can slide these out and you can drain the fluid in the bucket. Now we're going to take this bracket off right here, slide that out. Then take the hose and it slides off that bracket. And you can slide it down. Now just take this end of the hose and it's going to slide up there, out of the way. Now we're going to take these 2 ends, slide these together. Just like that. And then take that little bracket. That's going to clip on and hold those in there. Now we're going to line this up. I'm just taking a little bit of power steering fluid and just lubricating the ends. And line this up on the rack. And push that in. And take the bolt. Get the bolt started. And snug that down. Now I'm going to torque this bolt to 106 inch-pounds. That's good. Now I take this cover, line this up, get the bolt started. Now tighten these up. Now take the hose. I'm going to get the clamp on. I'm going to use a worm clamp instead of a hose clamp. Line that up. Slide that over the cooler. Tighten down the worm clamp. And just snug that up. Make sure it's tight. That's good. Now take this cover, slide it in place. Just like that. Now line the grill up. Get all the push pins lined up. And push it on. I'll put the screws in up top. And tighten these down. And line this cover up. Put all the push pins in and lock them down. Now when we want to fill the power steering fluid, take the cap off. Just put a funnel in there and use the appropriate type of fluid. Now take the funnel out. You can check the fluid level. And it's still pretty low. You can see where the cold line is and then the hot line right there. So we want it closer to the hot line before we even bleed the power steering fluid. And that's pretty close to the hot line. So we'll put the cap on. With the front wheels off the ground, we're going to turn the steering wheel back and forth, stop to stop, with the engine not running, about 10 times. Repeated that procedure. We checked it again, and the fluid level's right at the top here, which is good. We're going to start the vehicle and turn the wheel back and forth, stop to stop again, with the wheels still up in the air. Shut it down and recheck it, and it should be close to in between the two lines where it was either cold or hot. So I removed some fluid, checking it again, and it's right about there, which is perfect. And just seal it up.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.